Hey guys, I hope you're all good. In this video I wanted to show you the formation or the custom tactics rather that got me ranked 2 in FUT Champions. As you can see, the team is decent as well, but this video is about the custom tactics that I use. Obviously I'm running a 4-2-1-3 and yeah, here is how I set the team up. Both wingers are on inside forward roaming, so yeah, the wingers are just gonna be in those spaces where they can maximize the attacking potential, I guess, of the team, because they're always gonna be available to get the ball in the build-up from either the fullbacks or the holding midfielders when possession is regained. They're always gonna be looking to get in those spaces in between the opponent's defenses or the opponent's defensive line, or in behind. They're always gonna be trying to do something that harms the opponent. And yeah, I have Ibabo and Bale, and these guys are like, you know, they're the different breed when it comes to wingers in this game, because you can have a winger that has decent pace and has, you know, some decent play styles, but what you want is players that are made by EA to be, you know, monstrous in the wing position. Honestly, these guys are just like a different type, because they're so strong and they're so fast. And again, I put the strong foot on that side. So Bale is left-footed, he plays in left wing. Babo is right-footed and he plays in the right wing. So that obviously gives you options for the outside foot shot. It also gives you options to just shoot straight at goal or to the far post when you're in behind. And yeah, sometimes you do want to get the finesse shot off, but I think that's one disadvantage of having it set up like this when the strong foot is on that side, because yeah, the finesse shots aren't always gonna be it's not always gonna be good for finesse shots, but the outside foot shots are crazy in this game. Probably better than finesse shots if you green time them. I had Salah, and you know, he has one of the best finesse shots in this game, but Ibabo, he hit like crazy outside foot shots this past weekend league, and Bale can also do it. I mean, you probably want players with good shot power, but nah, you actually don't. I mean, it's just about having that foot at that side, because in this game everybody can hit an outside foot shot. You could probably hit one with the goalkeeper, but yeah, those are the roles for the wingers. At striker is just advanced forward attack with Mbappe. Yeah, plain and simple. A lot of people use support, and I used support in the past weekend leagues, and it works fine. You know, I don't really see a difference in support and attack, because Mbappe, or at least maybe it's just because it's Mbappe. Mbappe is always going to be in those positions to you know, to do damage. But maybe with other players, like if it's not a meta striker that EA basically set up to be very good, maybe support would be better. But yeah, attacks, support, I think that's it. Really probably doesn't matter. But if I'd say use attack with Mbappe and use support with other strikers, because I just feel like attack is better with the top tier meta cards, because they're always gonna be trying to basically do damage basically. And yeah, that's for the striker. And the attacking midfielder is playmaker plus. Now I've used shadow striker with the attacking midfielder in a 4-2-1-3, but I found that they're just not in the right positions a lot of times, because normally you want to pass to the shadow striker once the winger gets the ball. You know, if I'm getting the ball with the fullback Llorente or any fullback really, and I want to pass the ball to the winger, I normally want to pass back to the playmaker and hit a 1-2 so that I can get in behind with the winger. But I find that with the shadow striker, it just doesn't really work, because once you pass once you're in a counter attack, this guy he's gonna be in those spaces between the striker and the winger, trying to get in those pockets. And yeah, I'm in this formation. I just want to be attacking with the front three. And yeah, the playmaker should just be there to receive the ball from the holding midfielders or from the fullbacks or anyone really to make the plays. And that's why I use a player like Odegaard here, because he also has the play styles, and I use playmaker balanced. And yeah, he's always in the positions to get the ball from the defense to the attack. So he's the middleman. He's the middleman, the guy who's gonna be starting the attacks, the guy who can also come back and defend when you're third man, or it's a second man press. Even in the third man press, he can come back and he can get the gaps. I mean, plug the gaps. And yeah, playmaker, he's also gonna come back, because you guys can see it says stamina usage. If it was on Shadow Striker and attack, it also says stamina usage, but that's probably more of attacking, in an attacking way. I used Shadow Striker before, but it doesn't come back like playmaker does, I've experienced. So yeah, playmaker balanced, and he's just gonna be doing everything that an attacking midfielder does. And yeah, that's what I use for the attacking midfield. And now the two CDMs. Zaire Emery is on deep lying playmaker defend, and you know, this card is crazy, Zaire Emery. And in this past weekend league, he was just everywhere. Getting the interceptions, getting the stand tackles, and being there to either intercept or to be a passing option to get the ball to Odegaard or to Ibabo. If I could find him in the wing with the lob pass, he has that play style on gold. So yeah, that's what he was on. And Zambo Ngisa, he's on holding ball winning. Yeah, he's just that guy who's gonna be staying back or trying to stop attacks, trying to stop the counter attacks, being there for the to cut passing lanes. And he's just so strong and so powerful, and he's going to intercept everything, because in these positions you probably want somebody who's like above 6 foot just to be able to intercept, because you want the long legs, you want the hollets in this game. I know the SBC is out. You want those players that can make the interceptions in the first place, but both these guys have intercept plus. So yeah, Zaire Emery, I didn't really feel like I needed to. I never felt that he couldn't make an interception, because he has intercept plus. Maybe if he didn't have that play style, it would be a problem. But yeah, these guys are just very, very, very good in these positions, and these roles work perfectly. So Zaire Emery is gonna be the one who pushes up more, and Ngisa is gonna be the one who's just holding, you know, sitting back, trying to stop attacks, trying to cover the gaps. But Zaire Emery, he does that a lot as well. He's gonna be covering for the fullback Lorente or whoever you have here, or the center back if the space is left behind, but that rarely happens. So he's gonna be always in the position to help out the defense. Both of them are gonna be in the positions to help out the defense. The defenders, plain and simple, defender defend. Yeah, you just want these guys to be sat back trying to defend. I used to use I think it was stopper, especially when I was using that Varane that came out as an SBC. I used to use stopper, and he was there basically to stop counters, especially when I was pushing up with one fullback, when this fullback was on wing back or like attacking wing back. Varane always used to cover the spaces that were left in behind. But in this formation, nope. You want somebody who's gonna, or you want both of your defenders to be sitting back, making sure that all the spaces are defended, basically are covered, and yeah, both fullbacks as well. Fullback defend. You don't want these guys to be attacking. In this formation, you just attack with the wingers. Trust me, especially if you have strong wingers, they're gonna do the job for you. The fullbacks are just here to defend, and you can see how narrow they get. If I had this on fullback balanced with both fullbacks, you can see how the defense is more, you know, it's more spread open. It's not as narrow. But when it's on fullback defend, you guys are gonna see, especially in the video highlights, they're gonna be so clustered, they're gonna be so compact. It's gonna be difficult for the opponent to be able to find the spaces in the defense, and that's the strength of this formation. It defends in a very aggressive way, in a very solid way, and when you attack, the the wingers are always there, always open to do damage. So it's a very I can say it's a formation that emphasizes both attack and defense, and yeah, it's just it's a good all-round formation. And yeah, and obviously the goalkeepers on goalkeeper defend. I probably won't add highlights for the goalkeeper, but yeah, if you have Casillas or something, just get a goalkeeper that's elite. I guess you can really use goalkeeper, or you can use sweeper keeper. I've both of them were fine with me. So yeah, here in this formation, in these custom tactics for 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-1-3, I'd use goalkeeper defend, because really you don't need your keeper to be coming out a lot, because it's not like there's gonna be situations where you're gonna be getting countered that way, especially if you know how to stop counterattacks with the high line. And talking about high line, that brings me to the defensive approach. I use high, and the line height is 70, and yeah, I just use a lot of offside traps, trying to make sure that the opponent doesn't counter easily. And when the option is there in the build-up for the opponent to pass the ball to a striker or winger or an attacking midfielder, that it's not easy to pass the ball there, because normally they want to pass the ball while they're making a run to make a through ball or a lob through ball, and that's not going to be easy if you're constantly keeping your defenders at that high line, right at the halfway line. It's not going to be easy for them to attack. And yeah, that's basically how you defend counterattacks. You just constantly time your offside traps well, and sometimes you make the mistakes of not timing it well enough, and then you'll be in behind. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, if you practice enough, you're always gonna be timing them right, to make sure that it's difficult for the opponent to counter and to be getting the offsides and to be getting the interceptions basically. So yeah, this is the formation. If I had to really summarize how to use this formation, it's defend very aggressively, use second man pressing. Once you do get the ball back, pass the ball to Odegaard or pass the ball to a winger, depending on the situation really. And then from there, you can work a 1-2 with the winger, play a through ball or a lob through ball to that same winger when they're running in behind, because you're playing the 1-2. And yeah, it's just so effective. This is one of the best formations, or one of the best formations in this game this year. I used the 4-4-1-1, I've used the 4-4-2, and I can say that this formation is right up there with both of those formations. The strengths, again, you attack and defend very aggressively. The weaknesses, I don't even think it does have a weakness. Maybe if you like your wingers to be a bit more a bit back, so that you can defend, or they can help you defend the wings. But what I can tell you is that if you're using this formation well, your CDMs and even your playmaker, again, he's going to be helping out defensively, and you can cover the wings with the CDMs or with the fullbacks. It's going to be a solid formation. And once you do finish marking the winger, they're just going to go back into the position, stay nice and narrow, nice and compact, and then you can start the attack again with the wingers. But yeah, this is all I have to say with this formation. And these are custom tactics. Very, very good formation. And yeah, it brought me a lot of success this weekend league, and I'll be constantly trying to see what I can do to take even more advantage from this formation. But yeah, what I can say is that definitely one of the best formations, one of the best custom tactics. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you out. If you want to use 4-2-1-3, I hope you get a lot of success with it. And if you like the video, please like. If you have any thoughts, or if you have any questions, you can drop a comment down below. And then most importantly, guys, please subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a nice day.